An Austin-based company is helping adults with disabilities find independence through jobs. Here to tell us more about this under-the-radar program is Justin Sayers with the Austin Business Journal. Justin, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us here and letting us talk about this story.
And this program, Justin, really seems like a win-win.
Yeah, no, it's great for employers who need workers to fill jobs. It's also great for people like Eric Guerrero. When he was growing up in San Antonio, going outside was sometimes scary for him. He wasn't sure what he was going to do after high school. Maybe he was going to work at H-E-B or Walmart or work in fast food. That was until he joined the Workforce Development Program at Professional Contract Services, Inc. This is an Austin-based nonprofit that connects people with disabilities to jobs. That ranges from facilities management and cafeteria tasks at military installations or with big corporate names like Amazon. In Eric's case, he interned at a hospital in San Antonio, helping with supply stocking and maintenance, and then he fell in love with it.
The more I got to meet the people there and started working, that's when I realized this job is meant for me and that this was the end game, to go get a job there at the hospital, become a full-time member.
Since 2015, PCSI has helped more than 6,800 people like Eric find jobs. It separately has 2,100 employees through mostly government contracts in more than 15 states. CEO Tony Cuccolo called the values-based organization the best thing he's done since the military. They work with students to match them with their interests and help ferry them into jobs they didn't previously think were available. Then they stick with them and work with employers to make sure that everyone finds success.
And that's one other thing about employing individuals with disabilities. I'm telling you, more companies should do that. The attrition rate is almost nil. These are really wonderful human beings with great skill sets who are just so grateful to have employment.
This is also really filling a need here in Austin. Companies moving and growing here continue to label finding workforce as their biggest concern. We're going to need thousands of workers to fill jobs over the next several years. Programs like this help fill that gap and find jobs for the 1 in 4 adults that identify having a disability.
And this sounds like such an amazing program on multiple levels. But what's next for Eric? What's coming up for him?
Yeah, so he recently wrapped up his internship. He's hoping to get hired full-time at the hospital. That will allow him to make money and rent his own apartment, buy his own food, pay his own utilities. Eric has lived with his grandparents since he was 14. He said that he knows they'll be sad when he moves out, but he's looking forward to hosting them and having them over once he's moved into his own place.
I know they're going to probably be balling out once I finally move out. I always promise them once I do, I'm going to always visit them, call them, see how they're doing, and just even invite them to my place whenever, like for dinner, takeout, home cooked meals, like whatever. And you know, they always tell me, even if they do cry, they will be proud of me for what I've accomplished and what I have done throughout my time living there with them.
I love that for him so much. You know, it sounds like he's really got it all figured out. Well, Justin Sayers with the Austin Business Journal, thank you so much for sharing this story.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to highlight this important program.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave us a comment below to let us know your thoughts on this video. And don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Austin Insight for free in the PBS app.